Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines!
You heard the man, let's get going. I'm MrSpirit here, and today we're talking about Junkrat from Overwatch. If you have not played this game yet, or bought in it, you need to get your hands on it. It is good, it is just as good as TF2, different style, both are fun to play still. So, today, this is about the one menace that a lot of people have complaints about, Junkrat, aka Jameson Fox, the man of many explosives. If you've played TF2, he's pretty much similar to the Demoman. Grenades, an explosive jump, and area denial. Pretty much key elements. If you've played TF2 as Demoman, your skills can transfer from one game to the next. You just have a smaller learning curve than most players have. That being said, however, there's also different quirks to how the character is played. He's not the upfront, I'm going to be in your face type of guy. If you believe that you can go up face to face with any of the big boys, no, they are going to wreck you if you go and do so. A Roadhog can easily one-shot you. A soldier from range can definitely be a pestilence, but he's not going to kill you, whereas if he was up close, you can do splash damage to yourself and cause yourself a big problem. That being said, however, let's look into what makes Junkrat annoying. Let's start with his main weapon, the grenade launcher, or scrap launcher, whatever you want to call it. It fires grenades. They bounce 3 times off of surfaces, then explode, or they'll explode whenever they hit a player or building, such as Torbjorn's turret, Bastion, Symmetra turret. You get the point. It'll blow up on contact with something that is not considered part of the environment. This allows for a nice aggressive play style for a Junkrat, aiming grenades off the walls to get them into positions that you may not normally be able to get to without being in the line of fire. Now, you can easily manipulate the grenades by practicing with this, or you can do what most players will call spam. And that's the biggest complaint a lot of players have, is that Junkrat is a spam character. Anyone can play him, they just need to press MS1 over and over again. However, this is not fully true. If you actually learn to aim your grenades, you'll become a much deadlier force to be reckoned with. Along with utilizing your concussion mine and your bear trap, along with your ultimate being your riptire, you can cause the biggest annoyance on the battlefield, cause some of the most chaotic ambushes you'll ever see. Using these abilities will make you a big detriment to the enemy team. So let's move on to the concussion mine. It's your left shift, which is a 9-second cooldown. As soon as you throw it, 9 seconds. So you're able to throw out another one, however, the previous one will be destroyed upon throwing out the other one. You can use this to your advantage to set up an escape route and a trap at the same time, or even have an extra damage around. By utilizing your mine to its best efficiency, you can knock away enemies. You can put enemies into a bad position. You can get away. Get through flanking routes that most people can't get to unless they're a Genji, a Pharah, something that can get over a wall. You can get to high advantageous spots so you can spam down and take the least amount of fire on yourself. Knowing your maps, knowing where to go, and utilizing every bit of area with your concussion mine will increase the amount of annoyance you can be as a Junkrat. My favorite thing to do, have a mine set somewhere as a trap, and then if I come across, say, a Mei, which can really hard counter me, I can throw it out, detonate it right away, separate the two of us, and I have a chance to get away, and her choice will be either follow, recover, or retreat. It's a perfect system with the concussion mine. So our next item that we're going to look at is the bear trap. Now, it may seem a bit stupid to have a bear trap as a skill, but it actually works in the area denial category that Junkrat specializes in. You can place it down in a flank route and use it as an alarm system. You can set it down when you're about to die and use it as a trap, so when you die, your ability Total Mayhem will finish off your enemy. Or you can use it in combination with the concussion mine for a one-shot to a flanker who will not see it coming, because the bear trap will do 80 damage upon snapping, and then the concussion mine will do 120 upon detonation, equaling 200 health, which is most flankers' health. However, you have to keep in mind that both the concussion mine and the steel trap can be destroyed. But don't worry, both are on a 9-second cooldown. This makes it optimal to keep throwing them down. It's pointless just to save it for that one moment. Throw it down. The 9 seconds will go by easily. Just never forget to use it. If you don't use it, you're being a very inefficient Junkrat. My favorite technique, throw down a steel trap, activate my rip tire, and if someone wants to sneak up a stairwell or through a hallway where they could try and get at me, they're going to be stuck there while I finish off my rip tire or turn it around to come deal with them. It's very good. Throwing it around corners, throwing it in an open doorway, just somewhere where people will run blindly into it. You can see it on the ground, your teammates can see it on the ground, the enemy cannot see it on the ground. All they'll be able to see are little teeth that stick up, and they're very, very hard to spot. So putting it at the top of a staircase or in the middle of it can make it easier to catch an opponent off guard. So next we have the rip tire. It is very loud. Very loud. That voice line you heard at the very start of the video is what your friendlies will hear. And what enemies will hear is "Fire in the hole!" and followed by a loud engine revving. This gives your ultimate away very easily. However, while your ultimate is out, you're in control of it for 10 seconds. If you die while using it, you can still operate it. And it has 100 health, so they can actually shoot it down. So utilizing the wall climb ability of it and running against walls just to slow down the engine and mute the motor just enough can cause some players to completely forget about it. Utilizing your rip tire, get 1 or 2 kills with it. Don't get too greedy. Getting 4 kills, very good. 5 kills or team wipe, they really did not pay attention whatsoever. But don't get greedy. A greedy rip tire is a useless rip tire because it will not kill anything. So make sure to even go for that 1 kill. And the damage you deal at close range is 600. That'll take out a roadhog no problem. That's very high risk for a very good reward. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. And it'll be a TF2 one. So enjoy. I'm going to be rotating back and forth between Overwatch and TF2.